Good morning, good morning, good morning. Real Quality Lifestyle. Here talking, I'm going to talk a little political stuff because someone posted a picture of my spiritual father, Malcolm X, with the saying he hated white liberals for deceit and for talking and not doing. Trying to learn, this was a black Republican that did this. So let me just break something down to you. They are right. At that time frame, the liberals that Malcolm X was speaking about could not do anything. They had plans and agendas, but everybody in the nation was scared of the Dixiecrats, which was the Democratic Party themselves. So there was more fear of the harm from the past Civil War effect than they cared about black people. So they can have agendas up north and try to make those agendas, but at the end of the day, racism is still a universal, a non-political factor. If you're white, you don't like a black person. Doesn't care what party you're in. We went through that on both sides of the aisle. But just to be in fairness towards the political structure. So now I will say one thing. Throughout post-slavery into Jim Crow, when we was getting beat down, water holes, bit by dogs, kids, men, women, beaten, men, kids, male kids, hung, lynched, burned, killed, murdered, Emmett Till. You might have had people talking shit up in the north, what they would do. But what was the Republicans doing? Today's conservative, who was anti-migrant, anti-this, anti-welfare, bashing poor blacks and everything, where the hell was they at during Jim Crow? When you had Democratic mayors up there telling little girls the size of my kneecap, she can't get into a school, and had cops and dogs standing there, where was the Republican politicians? You know why? And where was the black Republicans at when this was going on? Where was the outrage? Condoleezza Rice, yes, you was part of the church, but where was the historical outrage for people even to defending you when you was in that situation, and those little girls? Where was the outrage, the political outrage from the Republican Party? There was none. They were sipping their teas, and they are historical cowards. The Republican Party that you know today, which is a confused party, is nothing but a bunch of historical cowards. When you look at the Edmonds Bridge and all, Selma, and they people getting beat down, you got people up north talking, but where were the Southern Republicans particularly? Where was the other side of the branch? Where was the other side of the branch that was fighting for blacks to vote down there? We didn't matter. And the blacks that was saying this shit, the Republican blacks, guess what they did when this was happening? They scurried away, they hid like cowards, and ran up north and tried to integrate themselves in a hallucinated society. So that's the problem we face here when I listen to black Republicans. I ask them, which kind of Republican are you? Because if you was a Lincoln Republican, there's no way in hell you stay with the tide that you see today, unless you are a Northerner and you believe in the same mind concept. Because Jackie Robinson was what you would call a Lincoln Republican, and he realized after the Civil Rights Bill was signed and the Republican Party opened their arms to the Dixiecrats to join their party, it was like a righteous church is established, and you invite the devil, and not only do you invite the devil takes the goddamn pulpit and takes over the church. That is what the Dixiecrats did when they converted to Republicanism, and this is what the shit you hear today from these politicians. Those are not historical Republicans. Those are Dixiecrats that turned Republicans and took over the national podium. And now they're worshiping an orange head motherfucker who, again, was one of those hypocritical racists from back in the day. And I would say more of a stereotypical racist. I'm not going to say he's a racist because he did things for blacks that already was in power, but he was not about a community. But that's another topic, but I'm just going to break this down today because, it is what it is. I just don't like when people post a Malcolm X picture, my spiritual father, I know his family, and they're talking bullshit. When they know goddamn well when Malcolm was alive, their types was in hiding like this. Who know me? I'm good with you, master. The bullet and the ballot. Where was they at when blacks was getting gunned down trying to vote? The fuck out of here, you black cowards. And you historical party cowards. You're cowards. Peace. Speak a quiet lifestyle.